Thokozani bogogo, thokozani bomkhulu. Dreams and how to interpret them. How to discern between a dream that you were sent or a dream that is genuine from your own guides. Sometimes you could find that you are undergoing a spiritual attack. And when you undergo a spiritual attack, then the people who are attacking you, they send you a dream to show you somebody else attacking you. Then when you start fighting that person, they have just bypassed you. And now you start looking at that person as the enemy. You dreamt of them doing 1, 2, and 3 to you. That person is far from attacking you. The ones who are attacking you are in the background, and they come to you disguised as another, using a link of that person, if they have a link with that person. Which also then says, how do you get spiritually attacked? Personal link is very important and sensitive. You leave ibailako somewhere, or a strand of your hair, or something that belongs to you. That very essence of yourself can be used to attack you spiritually. That is why it's important wherever you go, you must make sure that you look after your things. You take a bath, you make sure that you clean the bathtub afterwards. Your shoes, you make sure that not everybody gets to wear your shoes, because even a spiritual attack can attach to you by virtue of that. There are people where I would say, don't be in a habit of wearing another person's shoes. Because if this person gets attacked, and your essence is in those shoes as well, you will also feel the attack. And then you may start feeling that the other person is the one attacking you. And that is why also personal cleansing on a daily basis, if you have to, is important. That is why also praying on a daily basis, praying for protection on a daily basis is important. Because you are doing what? You are preventing such things from happening. Even if you are a healer, a sangoma, you can experience spiritual attacks. But then if you go around telling yourself that you are a strong healer, you are a powerful sangoma, and you don't go to extra lengths to make sure that your personal link is not left everywhere you go, then you become vulnerable to these attacks. That is why a spiritual journey, once you sign up for committing yourself into a spiritual path, then you must know that there is more that goes into it. It's not glitz and glamour. All glitz is not gold. You have to work hard. Behind the scene is hard work, it's prayer, it's continuous cleansing. Sometimes you get to a point where as a healer, you cleanse yourself twice a day. You cleanse your aura every single day because you meet up with all these several energies every time. So cleansing is not an occasional thing. Prayer is not an occasional thing. Asking for protection from your guides, from your ancestors, is not an occasional thing. And also, having the power of discernment. To say, I've had this dream. I've had a dream that Gogo X or Gogo Y was trying to bewitch me. Gogo X or Gogo Y was trying to do this and this to me. Then you have to go deeper. Have to track deeper and find out whether it is really that Gogo or whether they are just using that Gogo's image so that you start detaching yourself from them, or you start fighting back a person who is not the one who's attacking you. The real culprit is there, but using another's image. Spirituality can be very tricky. And I'm not saying this because I believe that I understand more, because it's very complex. But I'm saying this based on my own personal experience. That you could think that this is the person behind you, behind the attacks, and it's not. It's somebody else who is displaying or who is hiding behind one. That is why even dreams, you have to be able to really discern them and say, is this really what it is? you could see something as this. When you really look at it and you fight it, then it transitions into something else. It transitions into another person. It gives a different person's image. Then that's when you know that you have to pray harder. You don't just immediately fight. Oh, I've seen this one bewitching me. They are my enemy immediately. No. You pray harder. You go within and learn and ask from your ancestors to show you the way, to show you the truth. Because you could be fighting the wrong people, whilst the actual people are still busy working on you. Thokozani.